Hi everyone. So everyone from China, you probably already know me, and if you don't, then I guess you've been sleeping in my classes, and we'll have to talk later. But anyways, if you are not from China, if you're from Oakland, Sydney, or Rome, or Belgrade, I'm Mr. Bickford. I teach music in China, and I am going to do a little demonstration today. If you go to the resources that the school district has provided, there is a sheet that you can follow along with. You don't even need the video if you don't want to use it. You can just use the sheet. There are 4 different sheets, and that means there'll be 4 different videos, and I'll put a video on a week. But anyways, so let's get started. So first of all, this is just going to be an experiment today. It's sort of like music and science mixed together. I've always been told that music is an art, not a science, but science is definitely important, so don't forget about science. There are some important tools you will need for this. You will need at least 1 glass cup. And please ask your parents before you use your cups or before you use their cups, because they are glass. And I have here a bunch of different glasses, and some of these are antique glasses, kind of fun. This one especially, I don't think it's worth anything, but it did come from my grandmother, and so I don't have to ask her because she gave them to me, but I would suggest asking your parents to use these items. So yes, you need at least 1 cup. You need to have a wooden spoon, or you can have a pencil, or you can use something of your own choosing. You could go outside, you could find a stick, you could take that stick and you could try all kinds of different things with it by putting some felt on the end and making it a soft tipped stick. You could probably do the same with a pencil or the wooden spoon. There's all kinds of options here. I would strongly suggest that you do not use metal spoons or forks or knives, because they could either break the glass or you could get hurt. So nothing metal, just let's stick with wood. You will also need a waterproof table, or a place to do it, to do this experiment. You could do it outside, that's perfectly fine. Inside, you will need to ask your parents. I don't have a waterproof surface in my house, other than my kitchen counter, and it's not really usable for a video. So I got myself a dish towel, and that will be perfectly good for me. If you're doing it inside, you will probably also want to have some paper towels. I got those nice and handy right there. And you will also need to have a cup of water. I'm using a measuring cup, and you can use a measuring cup as well, but you don't have to use a measuring cup. Next week you will need a measuring cup, but you don't need it today. So let's see here. Number 1. I would like you to take an empty glass and tap it with a wooden spoon. Listen carefully to what kind of sound it makes. Empty glass, wooden spoon, let's see what it does. That sounds pretty nice. I like that. You can do all kinds of music with that. Please do not tap these hard because you don't want to break your glass. What kind of sound does it make? I want you to think about that. You can write your answers down. You can talk about it with a friend. But really think about the quality of the sound you get. Is it dark? Is it light? Is it loud? Is it soft? And later on, you can take some different size glasses and maybe experiment with those as well. Now, I would like you to add some water to your glass. Start with just a little bit of water, and then again, describe how you hear, what the sound sounds like. Let's listen. I just poured a little bit. Oh, that's right in the way. I just poured a little bit of glass in my water. Let's see what the sound does. Didn't do much of anything, I don't think. So let's try again. All right, so we got the glass about half full. Let's see what it does. So what did it do to the sound? Think about it. Did it make it higher? Did it make it lower? Did it make it darker? Did it make it lighter? Did it change the quality of the sound at all? I personally think that did. I think the sound got a little bit lower. Let's find out what happens with some more water. So again, I added the cup is mostly full, and we got a lower sound. So I'd like you to try that. I'd like you to take some cup, take some water, and I'd like you to try seeing what you can experiment with the different sounds. And once you've done that, try all kinds of different sounds. Do all kinds of different levels of water. You can pour some water back. You can pour some water more in. You can see, oh, I wonder, let's try something really quick. I wonder what would happen if we go all the way up. Just be very careful. I don't want to make a mess. I have my laptop right next to me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it does change the sound. Definitely a lot lower. Very cool. This will be important information to know for the next couple of classes we have. If you have some different shaped glasses, like I already mentioned, you can try seeing what the different sounds in the different glasses are. You might find that you like a different glass sound better. I have a milk glass one here with a dinosaur on it. I have one with a cat, and if anybody knows me, I love cats. In fact, both of my cats are on the other side of this phone sleeping, so they're not even paying any attention. Might be like some of the kids in my class, just kidding. So anyways, I have a bunch of glasses here. Let's see how they sound. Yeah, all kinds of different sounds there. Some high, some low, some bright, some dark. And if we add water in them, and we're not going to do a lot of these, but I'm going to put some water in this one, see what it does. Let's add some more water in there. Cool. Let's do one more glass. This one sort of had a unique sound. It has a totally different shape than all the other glasses. Plus it has a cat in it. And that's the end of my water. Oh, cool. I like the sound on these glasses. Very cool. So, one of the words I use on this page is called on the page that you will find on the resources is pitch, and pitch is the highness or lowness of sound. And we've experimented with some pitches. We have made some low sounds. We've made some high sounds. We've discovered that there are different ways to create those sounds by adding water and subtracting water. And finally, I would like you to think about this question. When you look at the glass of water, how can you tell if it will make a high sound or a low sound? There is no right or wrong answer. I'd like you to think about that for a while, and you can have all week to think about that until my next video or until you decide to go into the next sheet. And anyways, it's been great talking with you all, and I hope that you have a lot of fun. Thank you.